啊，这样烂啊！你可以玩 GTA 5，不能玩，可是电脑比我烂，怎么这样呢？怪怪的，好像哪里怪怪的。
抢我过了没？抢我过了没？
哎，你可以玩 GTA 5，不能玩。
你有去载哦？
我载啊，不能玩啊。
是哦。
那就删掉了。
太占空间了。你再看看你再开我那个。
那你约？
网址应该一样。
我想想，等一下啊。
那个 YouTube 那个画面那个麦克风关闭会有差吗？
我不知道啊。
静音我不晓得。
快继续打，继续打，你赶紧打。
Breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
会这个吗？
Fastball swung on and missed, struck him out one away.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Now's a good time to take a quick look at how the Rays will be taking the field on defense. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing up?
Well, you love Evan Longoria, the way he handles the hot corner. Not only is he great with the glove, he also uses his bare hands with feeling those slow rollers, and you know he has a cannon of an arm.
Jennings to field this one. As he gets to it for the out. Still settling in.
真的。
对啊，他断网，
断网，大停电然后断。
哎呦，看不到你的画面，我只能看到哎，有打。
现在是右打还是左打？
我会延迟哈。
会很累吗？
不知道，我在看啊。
But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. Nobody left on base.
不行，我真的看不到。
真假的啊？还是看不到。
我只有看到一局是你把球打出去，一个人对吧？一个球打出去，
然后就卡住了。
没有，然后就继续那个暂停画面，就计分板那样。
那我继续打，因为我现在暂停画面。
你就一直打就好，你不要理我。
Yeah.
Michael Pineda is going to be pitching. New York's got him starting in this one. Steve, as he gets in there against Tampa Bay, what are we looking for?
Quality right-hander on the mound against this lineup. He should be able to get the outs he needs to come away with a victory, especially if his offense gives him some run support.
And that's a strike. Up to now, we'll take the defensive don't K me stance.
The trouble right now is they're getting runners on base in front of him, but he's not getting them in. 1 for his last 8 at-bats. He just hasn't been getting on base in the front of this order. He's the guy to set the tone for this offense. He's the catalyst.
And he leaves that one alone as B.J. Upton showing patience, evens the count.
Gonna have to look for a little bit more patience at the plate in this game because last game out struck out 3 times, chasing pitches out of the zone.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
Now we have a moment. We'll take a look at the lineup for the Rays. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, one thing you know you're going to get with Evan Longoria is a guy who likes to drive in runs and likes to drive in big runs. One of the best young clutch hitters in the game. This guy can do a lot of things to help your team win.
This one to Jones as he drops back for it and puts it away. Now we'll take a quick look at the Yankees and how they'll be fielding defensively. Any picks, John?
Well, at one point, Andrew Jones was the best outfielder in the game of baseball, if not the best fielder in the game of baseball. Look, he's lost a step. We all understand that. But he can still play his position as gracefully as anyone in baseball. He loves to throw the ball. He loves to challenge runners to run on him so he can throw them out. That speaks volumes of the confidence he still has in himself.
It's hit foul by Longoria. Longoria fouls off another.
Well, the battle starts when you step in the batter's box, but the real battle starts when the count is 0-2, and that's where he sees himself. But give him credit. He's keeping himself alive by fouling off that tough 0-2 pitch on the outside part of the plate. Let's see if he can make the pitcher make a mistake.
3 up, 3 down this half inning. We're scoreless Tampa Bay.
For the New York Yankees.
And it's Robinson Cano now.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
Moore with the delivery. First pitch is a changeup low, 1-0.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
He looked like he was ready
哎，嘉义放假嘞！
南部第一所，
嘉义放假嘞！
南部第一个啊！
哦，然后嘉义市、嘉义县都放了哦，有机会啊！有。
Swung on line to right center field, and that one's down.
我看得到你玩，可是很累。
很累的。
And that'll bring up.
我要调什么？
他可能正要丢出去球，然后就顿一下，然后
我要往下调就对，等一下，等一下，一千，刚好1000。
Alex Rodriguez.
I'll take a quick look back to last year and the numbers that Robbie Cano put up. Second in RBIs, third in doubles, and of course, he got his base hits. He was ranked in the top 10 in hits in the league, getting the job done, finding a way to get on base.
Ball. Rodriguez takes it low. A 272 lifetime average against the Rays. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Rodriguez swings and misses, count even at 1.
You have to have some kind of bat speed to catch up to that kind of a fastball up and in right there. Just couldn't do it.
Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. On the way. 2-1 pitch, curve, swung out and missed, 2-2. There's a ground ball. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees.
9点了，看有没有公布啊？
This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside.
就加1而已啊，等一下看吧。
And he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them. And Cano scores.
For the New York Yankees.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
RBI chance now. Nick Swisher getting out in front. Any time of the ball game you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
Well, at this point in the game, we've seen some very important run production to get on the board early.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike. And no doubt, guys, that you get the edge in a game at this stage. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, straight away left field. Gone. Goodbye. A 3-run shot. Now they lead by 4. A 3-run homer. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander.
靠，我现在叫我牛
For
捧
the。right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen. Well, Yankees continuing to score here, Gary. Credit the offensive charge.
And Steve, you give up that big fly ball. Now trailing further in this one. Pitcher's got to find a swings, lines this one back up the middle, and that'll get him aboard. They're on a roll.
They need to get it out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get him out.
And Russell Martin at the plate, runner on first. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here? There's a swing and a smash. That's one away, and it's going to be a good weekend. Starting on Saturday, we'll see Robinson Cano and the New York Yankees. They play host to the Los Angeles Angels. Game time is 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 Pacific.
Really looking forward to calling that game. It's got a chance to be a very interesting matchup between those two teams.
Gardner at the plate. He has hit .239 lifetime off the Rays. Moore with the delivery. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. You watch that fastball that was in there. Had an 0 for 1 tonight against Moore.
And look, the way he struggled to catch up to the four-seamer the last time, you have to think you got to go back there again until he proves he can catch up to it.
The 1-2 on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out the inning.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive.
When
you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's
有受伤了？没有啊，健康然后就被换。
striker.
Jeter gets a turn here.
Well, there are days when you just don't have it, and clearly this was one of those days. Now let's see if the can slow this offense down. The bat's been talking for him lately. 4 for his last 8 at bats.
Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Picked up by Longoria. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Well, pitching struggles here as this offense just explodes in the second. The Yankees are leading 4-0. What a great place to watch a game indoors here at John McCann. And it's Carlos Pena at the plate. 0-1 the count. Getting going here in the bottom of the second.
Had a big shot last time out. Swinging the bat very well. Took advantage of a pitcher's mistake. He had good patience at the plate. Got a pitch he could drive.
Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, one away.
Let's see this one again in K-Cam. It's a changeup.
So he takes a cut on this one, trying to yank the chain, comes up empty.
没有其他件事公布，先就加1啊，南部。
What shock it was when it hit the catcher's mitt. They didn't make contact. These are the swings that make hitters want to change bats.
And Luke Scott to bat.
看人家接到等到10点。
His pitch is too low. That will be taken for a ball.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone.
还有9点半呢。
There's so many ways to go. Let's see how he
应该
comes
不会有人
back
放到
to
最后面来
attack
公
this
布
hitter.
的。
The 1-1 pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And he leaves that one alone. Luke Scott evens the count.
You saw their last game. You saw what a big part of their offense he was, contributing with 3 base hits.
Can't connect on that. Scott, a big cut, up empty.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Here's Ben Zobrist. He's batting with 2 away. 2 hits, 5 at-bats lifetime off Benyei. And he swings and hits this one foul.
你在那边还有画面吗？
啊？
你在那边还有画面吗？
And that is a strike. Ben's over us now. He's got to be defensive.
还有什么？
还有画面吗？
画面吗？没有，没看啊，因为那个啊。
很累的。
A big swing and a miss. Ben's over strike. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. No runs yet for Tampa Bay. Things will start getting.
Play for the New York Yankees.
And it's Mark Teixeira now.
He's gotten it done the last couple of games with 3 hits in his last 7.
And it doesn't matter.
Towards the middle. And that gets down. Teixeira's got a single. That will bring up Robinson Cano.
Mark Teixeira's season last year. Let's take a look at how he ranked in comparison to some other players. 3rd in home runs, 4th in RBI, and patience was a major part of his season last year, ranked in the top 15 and taking the walk. That patience will pay huge dividends for his club's offense.
He singled and later scored in his last time up. Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside
你那
corner.
边应该水费也要自己
Ball
缴
just。off the black and it's 2-1.
啊，没有啊，就包水、包电、包网路啊，就人气另外算啊，这
There's
不
多
太
少钱
ball.
啊，
He's up with it.
3200
Over to second for 1. And that's 2. A double play. Alex Rodriguez at the plate 2 away.
啊，到学校
Base hit his last time. And he starts him out. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I fooled him right. There, that 2-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
That's a strike for an 0-2 count. Rodriguez has got to protect.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. He got that slider in the strike zone. He got the hitter out in front to swing early.
And he lays off that one outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. It's hit foul by Rodriguez. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss. Strike 3, but a chance at first. He's out at first base.
That's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're... Yep. And no one left on base. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. And we've got Jennings batting. And that strike starts the 3rd inning here, an 0-1 count. The career batting average, just 154 against the Yankees. Yao, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. Strike 3. Desmond Jennings looks at it, and he's gone. That's working in a hurry right there. He didn't mess around wasting pitches.
But what that did, that pitch selection did, Gary, was keep the hitter off balance. When you don't waste pitches, you put the hitter back on his heels.
And it's Molina at the plate.
Well, looking for a bounce-back performance today. Some disappointment after last game, striking out twice.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Strike 2 with Michael Pineda on the mound. He can waste a couple now if he wants to.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black, get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
A really nice sequence right there. He had good rhythm, 3 great pitches in a row, and sits him down.
Hitter never got a chance to get his balance, get his at-bat going there, John.
Well, he just didn't look good right there in the batter's box. He needs to take a better defensive approach to extend the at-bat a little longer.
And he takes a called strike on the outer half, 0-2. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
Well, guys, I mean, that changeup is the pitch we've seen him throw quite a bit here today. But to me, he's throwing it a little bit too much.
You know, his bread and butter pitch is his 2-seam fastball, John. He's got a tremendous one. I don't understand why he's not using it.
And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one.
球上球以下。
Coming to bat for the New York
And it's Curtis Granderson now to lead it off. He was the American League RBI leader a year ago. That swung on line towards the gap in left center. And that one is in there, his second hit today.
Well, you want consistency, especially with your better players, and obviously one of the leaders last year to this offense. His big bat in the middle of the lineup, so they want him to get it done again.
Let's see Nick Swisher, man on second. Boy, did he draw a lot of walks last year in the AL. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
It's all about patience and discipline, the name of the game. He's not afraid to wait it out. He understands the first strike may not be the best strike he sees.
There's a swing and a ground ball. There's Keppinger on the play. One away.
Now coming to bat.
State Farm takes a look at the lineups with a pop in their bat last season. The Red Sox number 1. Second, the Rangers. Third, the Yankees. The Tigers fourth. Number 5, the Royals rounded out.
Well, anybody can be pitched to. The problem is with this team, one of the top slugging percentage teams in the league last year is when you make a mistake, they seem to end up for extra bases with this club. Everyone in this lineup has some sort of power. Even if it's not home run power, they have gap power. And that's a vital part of any team's offense.
Gets away from him. Oh, that opens up the path to home. And he's safe at first base. Yikes, that's a stolen runner right there.
Now swinging a bad pitch out of the zone. The catcher could not keep it in front to get the out. Could be a costly mistake. We'll see how it affects the rest of the game.
Great chance to do something on an out that should have been recorded and wasn't. And they score him. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
A two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. And Jones comes in. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go.
Now batting with one down. Here's Brett Gardner. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
Boy, after that quality of...
Here's a swing and a ground ball. There's Keppinger on the play. Oh, 2 down.
Let's take a chance now to look at the Yankee season last year and how they ranked in the American League. First in home runs, second in runs scored, and speed, a major part of this offensive production, manufacturing runs. Third in stolen bases overall in the league. Really a good asset for this team to score runs.
And Derek Jeter up. His career batting average .309 off Tampa Bay. Martin scores.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate. He took advantage of it.
Mark Teixeira is at the plate. Well, definitely not an overstatement to say this offense may not be stoppable today.
It's turning into a rout right now. These guys keep pounding the ball and scoring more and more runs. It's been all about the offense today so far.
It's back up the middle. And another one. It's contagious.
Mark Teixeira's season last year. Let's take a look at how he ranked in comparison to some other players. Third in home runs, fourth in RBIs, and patience was a major part of his season last year, ranked in the top 15 and taking the walk. That patience will pay huge dividends for his club's offense.
And Robinson Cano to bat. Right there at the top of the RBI leaders last season.
还有限制公布吗？
Even things at one.
A big hitter in this big lineup.
没有。 就嘉义啊，最难就嘉义了，在离岛了，高雄、台南、那边、屏东都在干嘛哦？
温7-0啊！
那个桃竹苗、台中、彰化、云林、南投、嘉义都放了，你知道吗？快全岛放。
Sore if he keeps that count up. 22 pitches to get out of the inning. You could say it. And here's B.J. Upton. He'll lead it off.
Boy, they knew Pineda could match up well with his team, but he has gone above and beyond.
These at-bats, how's he starting them? Let's take a look.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes mean a lot.
The pitch. Missed there, 1-2.
They're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it. Looking back to last year, let's check out where the Tampa Bay Rays ranked in the American League. First in stolen bases, second in triples, and they were in the top 10 in home runs. That ability
高雄没有放假，
really paid dividends for this
还没
team.
公布啊，烦哦，要不要赶快公布一下？
Here's the first pitch.
卡点为是市政府。
Unable to make contact with that pitch.
1999给他卡了左右。
我觉得应该已经爆满了哦。我学姐
还是你有那个什么高雄市什么官方赖群？
哎，我学姐说她在看六都市长的粉丝页，现在战况激烈。你懂意思吗？六都市长的粉丝页现在战况激烈。
太扯了，六都哎，
六都啊，就台北啊，台北、新北嘛，然后新竹，哎，台北、新北、台中、台南、高雄吧。他哎，对，就这样了。现在唯一上半天的就是那个台北跟新北，这两个都是基隆一对，台北、基隆、新北、北北基，就是这几个半天，其他都全天。
我靠，这又打非常深。哦，你家的。
Alex Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Now maybe he needs a little vision clarity here. That one he went after, and it was clearly in the dirt. That's a strike for an 0-2 count. Rodriguez has got to protect.
This pitcher being very aggressive, throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
And he strikes out Rodriguez on a swing and a miss.
我想打完这场心力洗澡，然后再用退局看看。
好，拜拜。
还没打完呢，5局而已。
烂呢
，7-0的啦，
烂呢。
轻松赢。
实况野球都99比0的，那干嘛啊？
扣那么大呀？
就打99分以后就不能再上去，因为他只有2位数，他那个积分板只有2位数，没100。这简单啊，实况野球哦，神人呢，你知道吗？打到都是哦，看到球就打，坏球也是全垒打，好球也是全垒打，知道吗？
Now a look at extra base hit leaders from last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Jacoby Ellsbury, number 1. Robinson Cano is second. Miguel Cabrera third. Fourth spot held by Curtis Granderson. And sitting number 5, Adrian Gonzalez.
Well, if you're looking for 2 guys to stop at first base, these 2 guys in this game aren't the ones to do it. Seems like every time they hit the ball, they are rounding first and heading into second, at least second base. They have a ton of power. They put the ball in play. They can be dangerous.
There's a swing, a high bouncer towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
你刚看那个 OBS， 它是可以调游戏，可以不要输出麦克风，然后只要打外啊，就变成说直播，就变成说我跟你讲话，游戏也听不到。
哦，可以啊。
哦，太神奇。
Granderson leads off third. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Well, runner in scoring position right here. Obviously, they want to try to avoid that 2-out base hit. They've been burned in this game offensively already, so they need an out right here. Put up a 0.
Pitch on the way. Curveball, that tied him up and swung out and missed. Side retired. Did he pick up no runs on a hit? Stranding man at third base. Yankee.
Stepping up to the plate.
And If you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Ford with Steve Phillips and John Clark. And Carlos Pena to bat. Strike two with Michael Pineda on the mound. He can waste a couple now if he wants to.
Look, Gary, as we move through the middle part of this ball game right now, they just cannot mount any offense at all. No hits. And I'll tell you what, this pitcher is just shutting them down.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch. Still, no one has been able to reach base, and we're in the fifth.
You know, I love watching him. This next lineup, the adjustments he's making, the hitters just can't figure them out.
And it goes foul.
投到中间去。
That is a strike. Scott's going to have to be very careful on this next delivery. Well, when you put a game together like we've seen here from this pitcher, it only comes with throwing a lot of quality strikes. Here's how he's getting it done.
When you're pitching as well as he has, you got the confidence factor on your side. We've seen him stay out of the middle of the plate, and that's important.
Well, their plan coming into this game to attack this lineup is really paying off right now. They can't seem to do anything with him.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout. One more sent back to the bench, and in the fifth, what a trend.
Yeah, Gary, you look at it second time through the lineup, you think they might be able to make some adjustments, but not yet.
And we're going to see Zobrist. There's a ground ball, played by Cano. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down.
投完1上1下。
And it's Russell Martin to lead us off. And an RBI double this last time. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, anytime one of your
我之前看玩 low 的时候，好像也很顺，不会卡。
You gotta wonder how much more he has left. Might want to get someone else up out there.
我调比较好啊。
屁嘞！今天要很起来，然后就很多人调不是很好，给我骗。
超强人啊！可以实况不能玩 GTA 5。
对啊。
Gonna have to take a look here through a cloud of dust on that play at second base.
Well, he rounded first base, going in very, very hard in the second. Feet first slide. He's in there.
And if he hadn't put that slide on, I think they had him. And Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
But, you know, when you watch Jeff Neiman out there, you're going to be struck by how smooth and easy his delivery is for a 6'9" guy. And that's the difficulty for a big guy repeating that delivery. And he has the ability for a big man to keep the ball down in the zone.
Down strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Now, Gary, one of the things I really like to watch about him is his speed, that ability to impact the game on the bases. You'll love to see him get on and then wonder if he's going to go.
Big swing and a miss and a heater. Strike him out 1 down.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
RBI chance, Derek Jeter. He'll like to make contact here.
Well, Derek Jeter, not the same player he once was, either in the field or with the bat in his hands. But I don't see a long list of pitchers lining up to want to face him when the game is on the line.
Strike two. No balls. 2 strikes. Jeter will be edging up on that plate a little. And with the... Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Upton to field this one. Out number 2. That will hold the runner at second. Take a look at the RBI leaders last year, courtesy of State Farm. Curtis Granderson, number 1. Robinson Cano is second. Adrian Gonzalez third. 4th spot held by Mark Teixeira. And sitting number 5, Michael Young.
Oh, these are the run producers right here, the guys that ultimately decide whether your team wins or loses. They can pick up RBIs in any situation.
Here's the 0-1 from Neiman. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Teixeira now will cut that swing down.
This offense has been hitting on all cylinders here as they're up big in this one. And, you know, we're getting to the point in the game they cannot give up any more runs. They need a big out here.
On the way. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. They pick up no runs on 1 hit. And
高雄就是台南、高雄、屏东就是死不公布，就是。
It's Desmond Jennings to lead
而且你也去海冠那个陈菊的那个
陈菊粉丝页。
Well, that's the 3rd guy he's put down on strikes when he's used that pitch in a 2-strike situation.
struck him out. 13 Ks, 1 game.
13 Ks, 1 game。我靠，6局已经13 K 了，太神了。
But even if he didn't swing it, it might have still caught the corner.
Yeah, John, that pitch was pretty perfectly placed.
Nothing you can do about it.
And it's Molina at the plate. Only a career 187 average off the Yankees. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
You know, I know we're not supposed to say anything about no-hitters, so I would never say anything about that, Gary. But
don't worry.
You know, I don't think they have any hits here, and we're, you know, moving through the middle part of the ballgame.
Struck him out, and that makes 14 in this
14 Ks.
Check out the movement on this on K-Cam. Clocks in at 85 miles per hour.
Here's what New York has lined
这学姐，我们这学期要上英文课吗？
有
有，
有，
下学期有，真假的？
你考过750个免修了。
我们是上到3年级还要上。
3年级你只要400分就可以免修了。
啊，
Now, so much has been working for this man on the mound today. Effective using the pitches that are outside the strike zone. He has been fooling hitters.
Well, he's been very effective today, and you look at the performance, he's generating strikes with pitches out of the zone, getting the hitters to chase.
Oh, absolutely, Steve. And you know, you want to try to expand the strike zone. You start in the strike zone early, and then try to make it chase. That's what he's doing.
6局15 K， 8上58下。
这么猛啊！哇！
He has no hits, walks, or errors now through 6 innings. We move on to the 7th inning. Out of the order due to bat next. And Robinson Cano to bat. He'll lead off the 7th inning. And the 7th inning underway, 0-1 count.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
And it's going to be Joyce as he retreats back for it and gets the out. Now our State Farm sponsored look at which teams went the yard most last year. Number 1, the Yankees. 2nd, the Rangers. The Red Sox 3rd. 4th, the Orioles. And for the Blue Jays, they are in ground ball by Rodriguez. There's Keppinger on the play.
9点半了，9点半了，怎么公布了
？9点半啊！
现在9点29分。
今天晚上已达，妹，今天晚上。
Neiman sets, throws. Really lets it rip on that one, but starts off with a strike.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there.
我觉得高雄搞不好有机会跟台北一样，早上不用上课下。
早上不用上课也爽，好不好？都 OK 啊，反正住学校附近而已。我宁愿上生化课，也不想上那个物化课。生化课老师比较好，比较有趣。
And it's B.J. Upton now. He struck out swinging in that last at bat against Pineda.
2-seamers just bouncing around up there.
Here's a swing.
靠背嘞，完全比赛没了。
That's in there. The Rays' first man on.
6局的完全比赛。
那么。
Game broken up. He's got the guard against the letdown now, where this thing gets away from him.
跟今天好像，跟今天看比赛。
Struck out swinging last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this offense just not able to mount anything today. I mean, the pitching has just shut them down, kept them off balance all day long, and not many quality at bats here in this one. Only 1 hit.
He delivers. He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike 2.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
That's 1 away. There's 1 on, and here's Evan Longoria.
Well, for so long, Carl Crawford was the face of the Rays organization. But ever since Evan Longoria showed up with those gaudy numbers he puts up, he's taken over as the face of the franchise.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. I don't think there's any question Longoria realizes he is the face of the franchise. He takes that seriously, and production matters for him from a team perspective.
And there's a lot of pressure on him as well, because he knows that as he goes, so will the Rays go. He's going to have to be that middle of the lineup, home run threat, driving in.
打个结打不起来。我要缝扣子。
缝扣子。
0 for 2 thus far.
衬衫的。
First pitch on the way.
没有 T 恤。
That's in there for a strike.
哎呦，还要自己缝，不错哦。
帮你缝啊！
运费你出，
你没运费。
投什么球？投什么球？好，这个投高，拜托进。没中，外侧。
Trying to crowd him in on the plate, throwing that one in on the hands.
1-2 pitch coming. Good patience as Carlos Pena lets it go by. That'll even it up.
运球。
啊？
对。
羽毛
8K 啊，17K。
叫那么大声，给他吸燃哦。
17K 啊！还有3K。
He homered back in inning number 2.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense.
所以你自己还有带那个缝纫，
这是周志荣买的。
周志荣买的，找你缝，
他都给我缝啊。
买下来给你缝啊，烂透了。
他会缝啦，只是我比较厉害一点，所以他就找我缝。
你需要吃叶黄素之类的吗？
叶黄素，他有很多。
真假的？哦对，他有那个，
妈妈给他。
Good year for his club in 2011. Had to miss a lot of time though. Almost all of May and most
hit up the middle. Whoa! Get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. That will bring up Russell Martin. Jeff Neiman's importance to the team evidenced by the fact that when he came off those injuries we talked about, he was probably.
国中是要上过家政课。
啊？
国中啊。
有啊。这样你没上过？你没有家政课啊？
有。
And it's going to be Joyce. Roams over, puts it away, and that will hold him at first. Triples last year, the leaders, sure. State Farm brings it to us.
Speed is such an important asset in baseball because it impacts the game on the base pass.
啊，西江都没有家政课哦。
These guys can fly.
有好不好？我都跟你讲，国中有，国中。
可怜的想想。在高中呢。我也记得我没有上过。
跟我有教我。
跟我教你什么？
一些特殊技巧。
很感动吗？
很好看。哇，被打两张打，被打两张打。
That will bring up Ben Zobrist.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
He bounced out his last time. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Deep into the ball game, only 2 hits for this offense.
这里面要买针线组。
Clearly, they've been overmatched, Gary, in this one.
基本上我没用出来。
会掉扣子，裤子不会破。
没有扣子，除了衬衫你不会。裤子是不会破。
Swing and a fly ball to left center field. 1 away.
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going. I'll tell you what, he's going to make people notice. This is an outstanding effort.
And we've got Jennings batting.
Talk about players making an instant impact. Desmond Jennings was that and more for the Rays in their playoff push last year. Stepped right into the leadoff box and played like a veteran.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Always an issue with Desmond Jennings before he got called up, why he wasn't called up sooner. One of the reasons may have been the broken finger that he had down in the minors held him back a bit.
Well, you know what? I think that a lot of second guessing going on.
Swing and a high bouncer to second. Up with it now. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
That's a good heads-up play. You know, you have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bag. Well, as you get to this point in the game, you got to start wondering how much does he have left in the tank. But the adrenaline pump, and knowing he wants to come away with this shutout.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. Played by Cano. Throws on to first side is retired. Well, Michael Pineda gets another strong inning.
Yeah, 缝好了。
will lead it off. He's had 1 hit 4 times up.
很顺利的扣起来。
Gary, I think you're losing a little something here.
看我的位置没有倒
This
出来。
guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing. So
Do you want to build a snowman?
Lined up the middle.
洗像打棒球，不是洗澡。
然后还没打完9局上半局上半局，
打到9很烂呢，
打一个快，有时候打1个小时
烂呢，
烂的，我也来，
我来啊，好跑啊，超强，1局就输掉100分，就直接完全比赛就不用打了啊。
Chance here comes with 2 away for Robinson Cano. Last time up, flew out. And here's the first one. Cano's going to foul it away. Neiman sets, throws. Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up. Swung on and hit. Upton. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Yankees 7, Tampa Bay nothing. And so Jeff Keppinger leads it off. Well, let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
This guy's 4-seamer's been hit 2 times over the course of the game.
You know, it's been touched a pair of times, but the way he's pitching, he looks to go deep in this game here. No runs given up. Everything looks like it's working for him.
Doesn't offer at it, 1-2.
Well, this offense has just been shut down in this one. I mean, they've left 1 runner on base the entire game. We're in the 9th inning. Not had any real opportunity.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him. That punch out is a big one. Let's see how that affects their chances of winning on the ground. His last at bat, he picked up a single off Pineda.
哎呦，台南明天正常上班上课啊！
啊，这个高雄大概确定了，这个大概已经确定了。
高雄，哎呀，
可以关掉网页，可以关掉网页。
高雄跟屏东哦，哎呦，越来越有趣了。
And that one gets popped way up behind the plate.
你说嘉义停班哦？
嘉义停哦，
然后台南自然上班。
台南不停哦。
哇，赖清德要被跑了。
六都市长粉丝耶，台南市爆已毁。
你看人家赖清德海刷耶。海，把它洗版就对了。
Here's the pitch. Grounded to Teixeira. Jeter gets 1. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it. You're that close, but you got to get 1 more out.
He's been great, but his defense is really coming through behind him. Everyone on the team excited to be part of a potential shutout.
And Evan Longoria will stand in. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. A shot up the middle. Jeter. And a high throw, and he is in there at second base. And he throws it away. Now that'll put Carlos Pena at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. And Pineda gets him swinging. That's good for a strike.
Credit the catcher on that one.
我们看陈菊的那个政绩怎么样啊？陈菊，你明天要不要选呀？
民进党要不要选？
民进党明天还不要选啊？
Taps this one foul to the right. Pena hits another one foul.
Well, even though he got ahead in the count here, 1 and 2 very quickly, you know he's in for a battle because this guy will shorten up just to put it in play. The pitcher has to be at the top of his game, even when he's ahead in the count, to get this guy.
Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over, and he does. What a performance he has pitched. The shutout, those are not easily come by. I'll tell you what an effort from the big guy for a while. Trying to run out of gas, but just comes
9K。
Award to Nick Swisher. He showed us today he's got some pop. And we got to see a terrific performance out of their starter, and he was able to ride that one on to victory.
Well, an outstanding effort. He had everything worked.
9局19K 耶，好猛哦！太神了！